Welcome to another episode of AWSP, the news you can use. The last of the striking districts has finally settled, but this isn't the end of the saga. Now more than ever, it's important to keep your culture positive and to make sure all the adults in the building are focused on what matters most, doing everything they can each and every day to give each student the best education possible. That said, we know the stress of strikes, near strikes, and bargaining is very real, and principals are quite frankly getting the short end of the stick right now. Your job demands continue to grow, and we're working hard with partners and legislators to keep the job as manageable as possible. We know there's a closing pay gap, not only because of the double-digit teacher raises across the state, but also because of our survey data. If you missed the email with our survey link about principal pay and working conditions, check out the link in Principal Matters. We have an impressive 323 entries so far, but we still want to hear your stories. Only about 10% of our members have taken the survey. If you're watching this now, send an email out to every principal in your district with a link to the survey and this newscast. The more data we have, the more compelling our case is to the legislature. Go ahead and CC Scott at awsp.org on that email. We want this show to inspire action and would love to see the evidence of that. So I want to see my email box flooded. One thing we didn't see is any questions on the Twitter with the Ask AWSP hashtag. I guess nobody likes Amazon gift cards. Remember, we work for you. We want to see, hear, and interact with our members as much as possible, so don't be shy. Did you know Ken Schutz, our AWSP president for the year, is the proud principal of our state and national teacher of the year, Mandy Manning? Well, Ken is still proud, but our state has a new teacher of the year, and it's Mount Vernon High's Robert Hand. He encourages students to be proud of yourself. Be brave, be bold. Sounds like good advice if you ask me. Hand also worked with the Professional Education Standards Board on teacher recruitment efforts and said, diversifying the teacher workforce has to start somewhere, and it starts with my kids. That's a great reminder to tap a student on the shoulder for our ongoing Give 'em Your Keys initiative, planting the seed of a career in education to someone who may or may not look like you. Anyway, congratulations, Robert. We're looking forward to seeing how you'll use your voice to advocate for all the students across our state. While our state just announced Hand as the Teacher of the Year, we're opening up our Principal of the Year and Assistant Principal of the Year nominations. We've recently redesigned the award process as one way to elevate the role of the principal across the state. Check out our website to nominate a great principal who you know is making a difference for kids every day. We don't have a hard deadline just yet, but we only expect the nomination window to be open for a few more weeks. You know who else is making a difference for kids and gets statewide recognition for it? Senator Wellman, this year's Torch of Leadership Award winner. Senator Wellman serves as the chair of the Early Learning and K-12 Education Committee. She gets high marks from her community for being supportive of her schools and regularly attends district events. This spring and summer, she has been on a listening tour around the state on the topic of school safety. Speaking of school safety, we have an important resource for you on the mental health. It's a 1-hour video training produced by the City of Auburn. Check out Principal Matters for more information. Have you checked out the Gear Up website lately? They've got some incredible resources for busy principals. For example, they have monthly family newsletter templates with college readiness and financial aid information for grades 7 through 12. Just add your school logo, events, and contact information to customize for your own school. Check out the link in PM to find more info. Professional learning starts with the principal. You must make your own learning a priority this year. If you aren't focused on becoming the best you can be, how can you encourage your students and faculty to do the same? AWSP has several ways for you to engage in professional learning, whether that's a cohort-based series like Launching Principal Leadership or Building Effective Leadership, or applying for one of our Networked Improvement Community Grants. We can help. Block out some time in your calendar for your own learning, and check out our website or contact Ron Sisson or Macy Brewy for more information. Now that you're motivated to improve your own learning, let me ask you a question. Do you know how to get students 7 times more academically motivated? Let students know they have a voice, and teachers and staff are willing to listen and learn from them. Elevating student voice increases students' sense of purpose for their learning and their belief that they can be successful. Check out the Quaglia Institute for Student Aspirations for Student Voice resources to help all their kids reach their fullest potential. Well, that's it from all of us here at AWSP. Keep up the great work for kids, and we'll see you next time. One take, 0 bloopers. So I want to see my email box. I was running out of air. Woo! That was like getting my blood drawn. Or not, because I don't have a foot pedal. Got my foot on the gas and I got no brake. Soccer skills come in handy. My better side, we're good. But I don't really like how that went down. On the Twitter. Come on, people, give me a break. It's episode 2. All right.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.